Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at a Paula Young wig named Presley, and this is her right here. So stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Our wig today is going to be a young lady by the name of Presley, and this is the picture that I couldn't find her in a catalog. Although I saw her in a catalog before, so I don't know. But this is what she looks like, and I've got her in the color, it's called Toffee Bar, and it's SN8/26, number 4. So here she is right here. And we're gonna get this young lady out of the box, okay? Okay, well this is her color, Toffee Bar. It's got lots of highlights. It reminds me of caramel bourbon, and that's the color that Juliet is in. So it's kind of a mixture of a dark brown base with all kinds of golden highlights on it. So, and she's like a long shag. She's got some layers here on the top and then a longer layer underneath. So let's go ahead and take a look at her cap construction, okay? Alrighty, so she is an open cap construction. Her top is completely open, no permatease at all except for on the crown. So we have a really nice wide band at the front to go across the front hairline for comfort. And then we get the extra permatease here. We also get the benefit of having some ventilation at the very top. So if you are a person who's experiencing some of those nasty episodes that we have when we get older, such as hot flashes, then this might be a good thing for you, a good kind of wig cap. We have open ear tabs on both sides. We have Velcro closures, adjusters on both right and left of the nape. And we have a standard 1/2 inch nape at the back. And then of course all of the wefts in between that help us stay nice and cool and make the wigs stretch so that they fit us well. Okay, now she's very light and I'm really anxious to get her on to see what these colors look like. All right, what I have on right now is a wig called Natalia from Paula Young. I did a review of her already, so you can find her amongst all of my videos, okay? So let's go ahead and put on this young lady Presley, all right? Okay, this is Presley, and the cap fits really nice. Let's look at the length on this young lady. Just beyond the shoulders. So how is that? That's kind of nice. I like that length. And the bangs are a side swept. So let's take a look in the picture. It's parted on the left and it moves to the right. So that's what she's wanting to do to begin with. And she's not a lace front or a mono top. Let's get some of these hairs up and away. So I've got her at my widow's peak. You can see that. And I can tell right away that these are wanting to lay flat. So I would have to work with them to get them to curve out away from my face and maybe even away from, or sweep to the side and stay there. So let's go ahead and brush up a little bit here where the part would be and get her to lay a little like she's supposed to, and we will do a spin, okay? Here we go. Out of the box, kind of brushed. Are those distinct layers? They look like they would be. Kind of a fun length and style, isn't she? Now I could see once we get all of these bangs worked on and behaving that we would be able to do quite a bit with her, or even the style that she's cut in I think is really nice. So here's what I'm trying to do, is something kind of like this to bring these down and over. And remember that little trick that I showed you? This brush, I'm going to And this wants to slide back a little bit. So my wig grip band would work really good for this. So remember what we do when we want our bangs to stay a place and they don't want to stay there by themselves. So we lay it across and we back comb it kind of into place. There. There we go. Now I would definitely use my hair dryer to pull those up a little bit, but just simply back brushing that a little bit in place. See how that lays very nicely right there? And it doesn't fall forward quite as easily. It will eventually, unless I were to spray it. But the same thing with this side over here too. Just keeping that back brushed a little bit would help in keeping this. There we go. Well, how's that? Oh, that's starting to fall again. Well, whatever. You know, it's a really cute style. The fibers feel like that of Juliet's caramel bourbon as well. They feel nice, but I think they're a different fiber than the typical Paula Young line. So I'm still using my Juliet and she's still performing well. I spray her religiously every night after I wear her with a lusterizer and a conditioner. So that helps to replace it. But these fibers feel like they might dry out quickly. But this has a nice length and I like the color. How about you? What do you think? So this is Presley. I wonder why I haven't seen her in the catalog. Okay, well, might be that they're going to be getting rid of her soon. But long bangs, and of course, we can always use clips and headbands. Let me grab one of these headbands. So that would, you know, I could actually get the bangs to go back and I could put them behind the headband. Let's try that. We can see how that would definitely make a difference. You could wear a headband with this. And it's really cute. It looks like we could pull it under to kind of caress our neck a little bit right at the collarbone. I find that this length is a really good length for many of us, it just is very complimentary. And have that little bit of hair coming across here and kind of disguising our neck a little bit, or at least making the focus of our face versus our neck, because we want our face to be larger than our neck. And sometimes that isn't always the case. So depending on how we style, this is a great little wig. Isn't that cute? Yeah. So let's read her dimensions. The front is 8.5. The top is 9.5. The crown is 9 3/4. The sides are 9.5. And the upper back is 6.5. So that's where we get this. And then the nape is 9 inches. She's 3.8 ounces. So she's kind of a medium density, I would say, and weight. So, but a wonderful side swept bang. Let's see if I can do the other direction with her. Okay. And so we'll just take it this way because the cap should allow us to do this, even though she may have been designed to go the other direction. Oh, now look at what's happening with my bang. Well, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Now, if I can get this thing to stay right where it should, then I can have these little wispies come down. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. Don't you? Oh my goodness. Maybe we could pull that one this way, leave that one up a little bit higher. Oh, well, that's really pretty, isn't it? A little bit higher off the forehead, still revealing a little bit of my natural hairline, if you have a natural hairline to reveal. Or let's take a look at that up close. It doesn't look that bad, the hairline, especially if it's going to create this kind of an outward bend, which will shadow the hairline and not make it obvious and evident. So that looks pretty good. And of course, if you wear glasses, then your glasses are going to help keep your hair out of your eyes. And that's always really handy. If you don't wear glasses, get some clear ones. I know a lot of people do that. It's just like another accessory, right? Okay. Well, I like Presley. I like her a lot. I think she's a great kind of a, the style has enough to it to where you wouldn't need to do a lot with her. But you could always do something like a clip if you wanted to. Hold those bangs back a little bit more. There you go. And then you don't have to worry about that. You only have to worry about your wig slipping back. But if you have your wig grip band on, you won't worry about it, right? Okay, well, I do like it. How about you? I like the color. It's a nice color, and I like that kind of highlight, low lights look. So, Presley, she's fairly new, but she's hard to find in the catalogs. But all you have to do is just put in the search engine for Paula Young and put Presley, and she pops right up. And she's available in a whole bunch of colors, 22 different colors. So there you go. If she's got lots of available choices. So if you like something kind of like a shag, maybe with a little more blunt cut, this would be a great one for you. I like her. She's a great one for me. So thank you so much for joining me today. It's been my pleasure. And I hope I see you again soon in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.